All right, we got a part 2. What are you going to see when you open the box? Comparing a fake AirPod Pro to a real AirPod Pro. One on the right is real, one on the left is fake. One on the right was purchased from Best Buy. One on the left was from some guy on the street. That's kind of, I guess, your first sign right there. Also, the price you pay, obviously, is going to be significantly cheaper for the fake ones. If it's too good to be true, probably is. Let's see the label, the UPC code. There is one on the inside of the box, under the lid there. You can see it's towards the edge. It's quite small, it's centered. On the left, it is centered. It's larger. It's more towards the middle of the box. Top of the box is kind of not covered. You can almost see the cardboard at the top of there. On the right, it's nice bright white. It's completely covered. The area where the labels tear off is kind of smooth and doesn't really interfere with opening the box. These ones kind of fold over and give it the impression that the box is tightly sealed, but I think it's just basically being sandwiched in place by that what's left of the label you tear off there. We both have designed by Apple in California. One actually is. One is designed or ripped off by some people in China. And you can once again see the quality of the box is not quite there on the fake one. We have a seam. There is a seam on this one, but it's a lot less noticeable, a lot better quality. I'll take these out. Once you pull out the documentation, it has the right amount of paperwork there. Also, I noticed this one's, I believe, which one's thicker? Oh, the real ones. I don't know, thickness is similar, but you can tell like the edges of this is just very clean, the way it comes together. This one, they didn't quite fold it. They didn't get it quite so clean on the edges. Let me take this out of here. I have to use two hands here for a second. Nope. All right, we got it. AirPods Pro. Let's get the real one. All right, AirPods Pro. That's very similar, almost identical with the back side. I notice the numbers are different on there. They both say 2023 Apple. Oh no, actually they are the same. Oh no. One is 06517. This one's 05741. So that's different. I don't know if that'll be the same on all. Probably all the same on the fake ones at least. The way you open this, the way it folds out, it's kind of like this. Similar to the new one, not exactly the same, but similar. And you can see just the instructions and everything's a little different on the real one. On the fake one, let's compare that. Similar, but for some reason they have the full phone on here, and for some reason on this one they cut it off and only show you the corner. I don't know what that's all about, but who knows. Other than that, we have your warranty, which obviously there is no warranty on a fake one. There is a warranty on a real one. What's strange is when I actually connected this to the phone, the fake one, it does show like it's an Apple product. It shows up on Find My Apple Products. It shows a serial number. It shows it's under warranty still. But obviously it's not. It's copied from a serial number of a set of AirPods that is in China. So two things we noticed with the case. You could tell it's a nice bright white on the real one. The not real one has got a little bit of a eggshell color almost to it. It's a little darker white. This one's like an ice white, bright white. It's almost like a cream on the fake. This part's plastic on the fake one. This is like a cardboard kind of a thing. Other than that, it looks very similar. Take this out. The back side of those. You'll tell the fake one kind of has some dimples in it. It's probably molded plastic. This one is a totally different material. This has got like it's a hard feeling. This is hard, but it's got a little more give to it. This one just sounds like plastic. The cord, I took it out of the fake one, but I'll show you both ends of it because it's kind of strange. It's got a USB-C. So, okay, USB-C, that's right. And then the other end is in lightning plug, which that's strange. I don't even know if Apple actually makes a plug like that. But that's because this has a lightning connector, and the real one actually has USB-C, which corresponds to the back of the box where it says USB-C on the real one and doesn't say it on the fake one. You could also tell the texture. This one's got a nice sheathing. It's a totally different texture. The other one's more like the original iPhone cable where it's just plain plastic. This one's kind of like a paracord looking almost thing. Other than that, the fake one had these little paper things holding it together, and everything looks very similar. Real one, once again, this is actually cardboard. It's not plastic like the rest of the inside parts of the box. But you could tell the difference. The real one's thicker. It's got some texturing to it. It's got lettering for the sizes. This one's kind of imprinted onto the cardboard. They look similar, but you could also tell, I think, material of this is like polyurethane or something, where this is definitely got like a rubber feeling. I did change the size of the fake one, so this was the one that came, which was medium. I put the small on there. So that's why it looks slightly different there. Inside of the box, once again, this molded part is plastic. This is like cardboard. Otherwise, very similar. When it comes to the case itself, we already saw that. Different plug. When you open it, it makes a weird beeping sound. This one doesn't make a beeping sound, but it doesn't do it right away. And it's a different sound. Yeah, much quieter, much softer. This one has a white light. It's trying to pair to something, probably my phone, which I'm using right now to record. This one does not. It does pair to your phone right away. It looks kind of like an Apple setup, but you can tell it's not. It's a green light. This one's not paired to anything currently, so that's another thing that's different. Side right here, where the lanyard attaches, the real one's got bigger holes. Fake one's got smaller. When you look at the case, a little bit different color, brighter white, more of an off-white. I kind of noticed too, the seam between the lid and the boxes got a little bit of a crack to it. Doesn't have quite that fit and finish that the real one has, which is barely noticeable. On the back side, the button for the pairing is very flush. I've heard some of the fake ones kind of, this sticks out a little bit, or it's inset or something like that, but this is very flush to the case, almost the same as the real one. The lettering is slightly different. This one's like a very faint lettering. This one's a little more thicker. Coloring slightly darker, but very similar. You probably wouldn't notice a difference. As for the headphones themselves, it looks almost identical. I could take them apart and put them next to each other. I've done this. I can hardly tell a difference. Like they look very similar. The bottoms, how they charge, everything's very, very similar. I've heard if you look at like the mesh or the grill of these, that it will look a little tighter on the real ones compared to a fake. I can't really notice anything. Probably have to get a magnifying glass or a microscope or something to see any difference on there. Inside of the case, it's very similar between the two. You almost can't tell. The main thing, I think that's just a giveaway, is just the charger. If it's not a USB-C, then obviously that's not right. I think they do have a lightning one, so that's probably, they copied the cheaper one. But if you get one that should be USB-C and MagSafe charging, then obviously it should have a USB-C. Also, when I put this fake one on the wireless charger, it was charging, but it was like beeping every 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure the new one doesn't do that. It's not supposed to do that. There also is I won't show the real one because it probably has serial number and stuff on there, but this has a copy of a serial number, and it has the model number, which is on this one 2700. And that serial number, I'm told, is a copy of a legitimate serial number of a set of AirPods that are in China. So that's probably the ones they bought and used to replicate all these. So yeah, that's how you can tell the difference.